Well, we all know the holidays are busy and stressful, and sometimes safety isn't our first priority. But thankfully, CAA has compiled a list of tips to make being safe this holiday season a whole lot easier. Angel Blair joins us for more info. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's dive right in with people who are staying at home this holiday season. It can be a cozy time to embrace traditions as a family, but we want to stay safe. What do you recommend?
Absolutely. CAA is all about safety. And, we do offer insurance, but we really want to make it easier for you, have that peace of mind. So when you're thinking about decorations like this set, there are so many beautiful things you can do to your house. Make sure your tree is protected. If it is a fake tree, then make sure it's watered. That is a fire hazard. Make sure all your Christmas lights are in good working condition. That also could start a fire. Everyone loves candles. At Christmas. They're beautiful, but watch them. When you're doing that Christmas baking, watch that too, because you're getting busy, things are distracting. Make sure you have a timer on when you're doing all that baking. Just little things like that will make it a little bit easier around the house.
Easier to keep track of everything that's going on during this busy season, right? All right, moving on now to those with a bit of a sense of adventure. If people are leaving their homes, what should they be thinking about before they go?
Great question. When you are going away for the Christmas holidays, the first piece of advice that we would offer is maybe be a little discreet on social media. Maybe don't advertise that you're, on a hot holiday for a couple weeks and your house is left alone. Other than that, you want to make sure that your house is kind of intact, so it's safe. So make sure that everything that is closable or locked. So if you have some screen doors or patio doors, make sure you put the bar down and lock everything up. Make sure that it looks lived in too. So you may want to leave a light on, or make sure that your neighbor or a friend gathers the mail, so there's not anything piling up on the front step, just in case. The other thing is have someone shovel your driveway. Or even drive. If that's too much work and you don't want to pay someone, have your neighbor drive so it looks like your house is lived in. And then it's less attractive to people. Also, maybe don't put your Christmas tree and all the presents under it right by the window. If people can see in that, it might attract some burglars.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Well, some good tips to start us off. Now let's talk about how people are getting to where they're going. Let's start with some air travel tips.
Yes, so when you're on an airplane, there's a lot to think about. First of all, be aware of the weather. It's just like driving. Make sure that you know about flight delays or cancellations. It makes your life a whole lot easier. Be prepared when you go. Make sure your passport and your travel insurance is up to date. Everything. Be prepared. So maybe even have copies of your license and your passport just in an extra spot, just in case. If you're taking medications, make sure they're in the original pill bottle and in your carry-on. You don't want to get caught with that or not have them while you're away. And CAA is a big advocate for air passenger rights. We do have a big segment on our website. If things do go wrong, what happens if they lose your luggage? What happens if your flights get canceled and there's all these delays? Who can help you pay for that? How do you navigate the airlines and getting money back? So check out our air passenger rights.
All right, unfortunately, we are out of time, but there's a lot of other tips on their website. Head on over to caask.ca for more advice.